Charles Bronson was the ultimate tough guy of Hollywood, a man of few words but unforgettable presence. From Death Wish to The Magnificent Seven, Bronson built his career playing characters that radiated strength, grit, and quiet intensity. But behind the camera, Bronson was just as formidable as the characters he portrayed. Known for his private and sometimes intimidating nature, he rarely allowed anyone to cross him. And when someone did, it often ended in a lifetime grudge. But there's one story that stands out, one person in Hollywood who drew Bronson's unrelenting hatred, and you won't believe who it was. For decades, fans wondered about the one man who pushed Charles Bronson to his breaking point. The truth is even more shocking than anyone expected. Bronson's rise to fame was anything but easy. Born Charles Buczynski, the son of Lithuanian immigrants, he grew up in poverty, working in coal mines as a teenager before serving in World War II. That rough upbringing shaped him into the stoic, no-nonsense figure that Hollywood eventually came to revere. But it also gave him a deep sense of pride and an absolute zero-tolerance policy for disrespect. Those who worked with him knew, you didn't talk down to Bronson, you didn't lie to him, and you certainly didn't double-cross him. During the height of his career in the 1970s, Bronson was one of the most bankable action stars in the world. Studios clamored to sign him, and fellow actors often spoke of his quiet but commanding presence. But when Bronson teamed up with actor James Coburn on multiple projects, including the beloved western The Magnificent Seven, sparks flew, and not the good kind. At first, their working relationship was cordial, but as time went on, tension began to build. Coburn, known for his easygoing demeanor and sharp wit, had a playful nature that clashed with Bronson's reserved, intensely serious personality. The breaking point reportedly came during the filming of The Great Escape. On set, Coburn would often joke around between takes, lightening the mood with the rest of the cast. Bronson, however, was laser-focused on his performance and saw Coburn's antics as unprofessional. According to crew members, Bronson confronted him more than once, warning him to cut the clowning. But Coburn, ever the joker, brushed it off, thinking Bronson was just being his usual gruff self. Behind the scenes, the tension turned into outright animosity. Industry insiders later revealed that Bronson grew to despise Coburn, calling him arrogant and dismissive. Their interactions reportedly became so strained that they avoided each other entirely whenever possible. Even after the cameras stopped rolling, Bronson refused to attend industry events where Coburn would be present. For Bronson, this wasn't just a disagreement, it was personal. What made the feud even more fascinating was how well the two played off each other on screen. To audiences, they looked like a natural team, the brooding Bronson alongside the charismatic Coburn. But those performances were just that, performances. Behind those stone-cold stares and tense silences, there was a real-life rivalry simmering that few dared to talk about publicly. In the years that followed, both men went on to enjoy long, successful careers, but they never reconciled. Bronson's disdain for Coburn lasted until the very end of his life. When asked about his co-stars in interviews, Bronson would often praise others, but skillfully avoid mentioning Coburn's name, a subtle but telling sign of a grudge that never faded. Looking back, the feud between these two Hollywood legends offers a rare glimpse into the man behind the tough guy image. Charles Bronson wasn't just playing the part of the stoic loner, he lived it. To him, respect wasn't optional, it was everything. And when someone violated that code, even someone as famous and talented as James Coburn, there was no forgiveness. To this day, the mystery and intensity of their off-screen rivalry fascinates fans. It's a reminder that Hollywood, for all its glamour, is built on real people with raw emotions, egos, and grudges. And when it came to Charles Bronson, one thing was certain: you never wanted to be on his bad side.